Since the beginning of time, mankind has been forced to compete for survival. This spirit of competition has reached a pinnacle in the relationship of two best friends who battle against each other. Why? Glory for the winner, humiliation for the loser. This is Kenny versus Spenny.
The competition this week is who can find a better news story.
Why do you get to start it all the time? Why can't I start it? You come in at the end like I always make me do, okay?
Why don't you go rearrange your wig and I'll start the competition.
The competition this week is who is the better journalist. We're each going to go out and try to find some kind of news story. Yeah, it is this competition.
No, it's
We're each
not.
trying to find some
Not
kind
the
of news story, and then we take it to an editor of a major newspaper who's going to decide who is the better journalist.
I was actually a journalist. I served in the Gulf War.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I wasn't in the Gulf War? I watched scuds, I've dodged bullets, I've seen action, man. I have been to war, I have served in
I
war.
have been
I
to
am
war.
a fucking war veteran. Pa-pum, pa-pum. I don't fucking care, you got family.
Mr. Tough Guy.
Was I or was I not a photo journalist in the Gulf War? Answer the question.
You
just
took some
simply.
pictures, yeah, during the Gulf
I
War.
was.
But you weren't in the Gulf War.
Oh, I was.
And
I
you're
wasn't.
you're certainly not a war hero.
You know what? I got a great news story for you. Why don't you interview a war hero and veteran? Anyways, this is the Who is a Better Journalist competition. The problem with Spenny is he cares too much. His heart is too big, and he's just not a big enough scumbag. That's where I come in. You know what people care about? Stars, celebrities. They want Oprah without her makeup. Danny DeVito, making love to a chimpanzee. That's what they want, and that's what I'm gonna give you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck with the media, and I'm gonna trick them. I'm gonna pull a stunt, and I'm gonna win. My story is gonna be on the cover of every major newspaper in the world, and when I'm finished with Spenny, he's gonna be using his news story as toilet paper. Now leave me the fuck alone. Hi there.
Where can we find a good story in the big city? Keep your eyes open, guys. Look at that. Ladies, 2 ladies with 6 babies. Maybe there's a story there. Maybe they're sextuplets. Excuse me, are those babies all twins? They're not related. So there's no story. What did she say? There's a police officer, another hero. God bless you, sir. And watch, we'll read on the newspaper. 6 babies kidnapped, and I missed the story. God, it's too bad they weren't sextuplets.
Now, I could become a paparazzi and look all over town for a celebrity who never shows up. Or I can become a celebrity and make the news. And if you haven't guessed, I am Yanni. Yanni. From Kenny to Yanni. So simple. You guys better know who Yanni is, or I am in big fucking trouble. Yanni make love to the goats. Where's my goat? I need to make love to my goat. What's a better news story? Yanni buying the heroin or Yanni selling the heroin to little kids? Let's do both.
Siren. Okay, we got the ambulance. We got action. Is everything okay? You got a story?
I don't understand how you can just show up like this and then sort of invade things.
He's not happy with me. It's a news story. I don't understand. I'm a journalist, and this is a news story, and it's completely legitimate. He says I'm invading their privacy. I would never do this. Well, maybe I would. I have to do that.
I want you to just keep it rolling. If anyone thinks I'm Yanni, we got a story. I'm gonna start calling the press, and I'm gonna pull a stunt, throwing over tables, freaking out, all that shit. So, but we don't have permission to film there, so keep the camera down, just arm level, okay? sit in front of the wall of celebrities, and still nobody recognizes the Yanni. This is not good. This fucking sucks.
Thank you.
We are all here today because the seal hunt is cruel, it is unnecessary, it is wasteful, and it needs to be stopped now.
This is a positive story about people who believe in a cause. And nothing could be more important, right? Arr, 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 arr.
Personally, I thought I really looked like Yanni. But nobody thinks I'm the Yanni. It's time to call out the big guns, my friends, the professionals. I made some phone calls to a couple of talent agents. It's time for the Special K to hold some auditions. I actually want to pull a stunt with the media. I want to have a celebrity cause a scene with me in a restaurant, and I'm hoping that the paparazzi and the media will be out front by the time we finish. You're all up for grabs. Let me make my decision, and I'm gonna have to let you guys know tomorrow anyhow. Which one of these mega celebrity superstars am I gonna use for my stunt? Spenny's gonna get covered in my press. You know why? Because I'm gonna periodical all over his chin. This is the plan. This is what is going to get me on the cover of every major newspaper in the world. I'm going to need a fancy limousine. 2, I'm going to need a Shania. She needs to be covered with sunglasses. We want people to pay attention, but we don't want them to think that we want them to pay attention, which is how this whole thing can fuck up. This is a very intricate plan. Not even I understand it, but I'm gonna make this work, and it is gonna happen. The press are the most important single non-operational factor that we need brought into this prank. The press I have labeled vultures. Once the paparazzi start circling, that's when it all goes down.
Put on some clothes, man. Have a nice sleep.
Ask your mom. Newsflash. Mr. Universe is in the Kenny Spenny kitchen.
Newsflash, the missing link found in Kenny and Spenny's kitchen.
Newsflash. Spenny is gay. Oh wait, no, that's not a newsflash. What's your news story?
I have multiple news stories to choose from, and I'm going to go with the strongest story.
Nothing. Why even?
I was up all night. You were taking a nap at, you know, come on.
Barbara Walters takes naps too, my friend.
What's your big news story?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am interviewing Mr. Spencer Nolan Rice, the only person in recorded history to have his own TV show and have Down syndrome. Now, Spencer. First there was Corky, now there's Spencer. Life goes on, my friends. What?
Where do you find a news story? You find it on the streets of a city. You go to the people. That's where all stories emanate from. People, they are repositories of incredible stories. Can I talk to you for a sec, ma'am? I'm doing a report. Do you have a minute to talk? I'm with the journalist, professional journalist. I'm with the media. I'm a journalist. Can I talk to you for a sec?
No, I'm gonna late for work.
Oh, you're late for work? Okay. Thank you for your time anyways.
Me and Shania are going to a fancy celebrity restaurant, and we're just gonna snicker and cuddle and just have cute little kisses while the entire news media of the nation rallies out front trying to catch the shot of Shania cheating on her husband. I'm hoping that by the time we get to third base, that a paparazzi are there. What I'm going for is Shania not wanting to be recognized. I want you to deny Shania.
That sounds good.
All right. I think we may actually be able to pull this off. I think we can. Oh, wait. Oh, my sore. It's almost healed, I swear to God. This is Andrew.
Wow.
This is your security guard. We are cocked, locked, and ready to rock. What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at rock, lock, or cock? If paparazzi and the news really show up, then we'll just abort everything. We'll cover you up. I'll rush you into the limo and drive away, and that'll really get them going. Okay, shh. Don't say a word to him. I'll totally take care of everything. Hey, this is Spenny, Donna.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Let me talk to you for a second. Oh, this is a gorgeous girl right now. I know. What are we doing in news thing? Well, newsflash, me getting laid, so we're going out.
Okay, well, I'm just here. I'm gonna take a dump and I'm out of here.
We really gotta keep this on the low down till Spenny splits. All right, now look, before we do this, I just want to wish you luck.
You too.
I'm thinking of having the baked fig and goat cheese, but instead of the fig, can I have the foie gras? Instead of the goat cheese, can I have the beluga caviar? Delicious. You know, it's exactly like my best friend. Fruity and cheap. I know that accent.
From Ecuador.
Oh, I was going to say buffalo.
Hello? This is someone who has constructed a living device. I feel like I'm trespassing. It doesn't get more real than this, and I'm feeling a little emotional right now.
I figured the only other way we can get in the paper is Kenny Hotz and a Shania Twain look-alike had rabid sex in a public place yesterday, where he was riding her like a marionette on a Ferris wheel. We actually have real paparazzi out front. They are actually here.
Really?
Yeah, this is going good. This could work.
Where the hell are you in life if you're living beside a bridge under a tarp?
There's people that live in the sewer, man.
In the sewer?
Yeah.
With all the poo and pee? In this city, or was it New York or something?
No, it's here.
Well, we gotta find these people. I wish you would have told me that sooner. People living in the sewer, that's fantastic. You think there's poo and pee in here? There's no way anybody lives here, man. I'm up to my fucking balls in water. Hello? I'm a journalist. Is there anybody in there? Don't be afraid. I will not harm you. I only want to know your story. Is anyone there?
We're in such a big rush. That's not you.
That's not Shania.
It's against the law to impersonate Shania Twain. A bunch of fucking pricks.
All right, there's no more screwing around. We're going to take things a little bit more proactively. I've heard from various people that certain massage parlors claim to be, quote, legitimate, but they're actually fronts for prostitution. My plan is to go into this so-called legitimate massage parlor and see if I can actually get an act of prostitution performed upon myself illegally. There's a little itty-bitty little camera that's right in my glasses. I am a human camera, is what's happening now. So, how do I look?
You gotta lose the mustache, man.
What's wrong with the mustache? Is it bad? Hello. Hi, Spencer Rose for a 7:15 massage. Do you have a washroom I could use? Okay, I'm at the massage parlor. Very nervous. I'm very scared. This is a dangerous situation. Wish me luck. Lucy? Nice to meet you. Okay. What kind of massage is this?
It's a Swedish.
Swedish massage?
Yeah.
Do you do, you know,
What?
you know, happy, you know what I'm talking about?
No, not at all.
No, they don't do that?
No.
No?
I am not going to lose this competition, okay? I am not going to let Kenny win anymore. This is it. I've had it. I've had enough, okay? And I don't care if we have to fucking push over an old lady to win this fucking thing. We're going to do it, all right? What is wrong? Why can't we find a news story? I'm the guy who gets humiliated. I'm the guy that's on the line here. We have one more night to win this, okay? There's shootings and killings and death every day. Why can't we find one and just talk about it? Sick of this shit.
He just hates losing, that's all.
I think you'd be used to it by now, wouldn't you?
I'm sick of messing with the paparazzi. It's time to become one.
My plan is to do fake paparazzi shots of Beyonce shoplifting.
What?
Hidden camera, so then I can give those pictures to the editor and make the judge think that I have these amazing photographs. You know, I could do some 8x10s of you. I'm a wicked photographer. Helps with the cameras on. And we'll have a drink, we'll just hang out and have fun. Sure. Do you need any help changing? Please, come on.
No, you too.
Ow! Monique! She likes me. I think things could go good.
You know, just describing my experiences, what I went through in this process, you know, running around the city hoping for a disaster to happen is just disgusting. So I decided to write about that process, what I went through. I'm calling it Apocalypse Please because I really felt that I went into some kind of heart of darkness to try to come up with something. It may not be the most original thing in the world, but at least it's a story, and it's a story that I know about because I lived it.
Oh my God. Beyonce shoplifting. Clickety-click, bob a trick. Stuff that bad boy right deep in that pocket. This is Freetown, and Beyonce's got a bad habit. Oh, my Nubian princess is F-I-N-E, fine. Double bubble, Miss Trouble. Ooh, Daddy wants a soda. I'll take that to go. Oh, but the security guys are creaming their little donuts right now. Oh, man, that's the stuff. Oh, baby. Oh, man, this is good. Breaking news. Spenny, you have just lost. Bye-bye.
I'm Sarah Murdoch, and I'm the managing editor of features for the National Post. I'm going to decide who's the best journalist.
I'm always early, almost to a problem point, and he's, you know, he'll breeze in here like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, it's people's time. Typical.
We should go if you want to make it to the sick judge.
We got time, Nick. Thanks. You are my sweet little sugar cane.
Oh, God.
My brown sugar.
Your brown sugar.
We still got time. We still got time. We're totally gonna make the judging on all that shit.
Sarah?
Yeah.
Maybe you can read my article. He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up with a picture and throw it on the thing and probably win.
It's not what I would call journalism. It's like more like feature writing. It's very you. It's got your voice to it. So I think that even though it's not conventional journalism,
Right.
you know, it's a kind of one of a kind.
There's a picture of me in the Gulf War. I was a journalist in the Gulf War.
Oh, you're really serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even joking. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my God, you're so gorgeous.
Thank you.
Look at your body.
What about the competition?
Fuck the competition.
Oh my God.
She just told me that she's under a strict deadline for the weekend section. So she wants us out of here. We only had an hour with her.
Okay, then it's
and
you know what?
We've already used up 3/4 of that time waiting for Kenny.
It's a forfeit. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I mean, I worked really hard. I you know, I won. I'll take it. I need it. I just don't like that he didn't show up. You know, because he'll always be able to say, "You didn't really win. I wasn't there." You know, and that's what bothers me. Every morning, I like to get my news from the newspaper while I'm sitting on the toilet. The difference is when I do it, it's at the house with the door closed. But when Kenny does it, it's in the middle of the city where everyone can see him. I think your pants should be down lower. These people don't care. It's unbelievable. He could be nude and masturbating on the toilet. No one wouldn't care.
You having a good time?
Very humiliating.
Fuck off. Get away from my fucking ass. Fuck! This isn't great. Although I can tell you right now, he doesn't like doing this at all. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Can't you see I'm reading? Do you believe it? Disgusting. How are my stocks doing?
That's it, I'm done.
All right, whatever. Bye, Kenny. Tune in next week when something else will happen and one of us will be humiliated, and hopefully in a much more dramatic way. As I sat in my car praying for a report of homicide to crackle over the police scanner on my dashboard, something Nietzsche once said kept pricking at my consciousness. If you gaze into the abyss gazes also into you. I started driving aimlessly. A makeshift shelter under an underpass caught my eye, but sadly, it was unoccupied. I decided to go deeper into the heart of Surely darkness. I would find some kind of salacious news story in a massage parlor. Armed with a hidden camera, I was hoping to expose some sort of illicit prostitution, but my story had no happy ending. I felt filthy, physically and spiritually. That's when I realized that even if I won the competition, I'd actually lost. I had reached the heart of darkness.